Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. And I know the home fans are prepared as well. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
Now, San Diego's starting five. LeBron James out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Dennis in at the 2. Here's San Diego with the ball. James outside. James, a screen on Martin. Driving inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Outside man. Fires the 3. The rebound, San Diego. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And Williams punches it home.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
The floater, and it's blocked by Martin. Here's Miller, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
Hayes attacking, and finished off by Hayes.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Martin, averaging around 5 points a game. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
San Diego shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
First team foul. Shooting for San Diego.
And he knocks down the first one. And Charlotte making a change here. Green is checked in. Christie's checked in for San Diego. Good on both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Green. And that one's drained from the low block.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, B.A. With the trade deadline looming ahead, it's the Brooklyn Nets in transaction news. They got an adaptable combo forward in Jeremy Grant, and now he's added a lot to his repertoire offensively over the years, but hasn't lost any of that length and activity that first earned him a place in this league. Really, any team could use a player like Jeremy Grant.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always. Charlotte making some changes. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Dennis. Yet to see a basket. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Williams is checked in for Charlotte.
In for Charlotte, number 2.
Hornets trail by 7. Curry with it. Pass to Martin from behind the arc. Dennis with a rebound. For San Diego, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. Martin outside. From deep three-point land. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's San Diego earning this break in the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, what do you guys think about San Diego here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
San Diego leading by 10. Taking a look at San Diego, we've got Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Christian Wood, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. And the basket by Wood.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Curry looking it over. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt with a screen. There's the drive. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 11. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
The shot's good. Green's got 6 points.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
San Diego leading by 12. Wood, a screen on Green. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
For San Diego, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. Hornets trail by 12. You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for...
Substitution on the court.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this game. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Miller, the pass to Martin. He gets it in there. Martin's got his second basket on the night.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Pass to Hayes. Milton surveys the floor. Here's Dennis, guarded by Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayes with a screen. Here's Dennis. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dennis has got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to man. The 3 is up. And Charlotte, another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's San Diego leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drums.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Charlotte Hornets.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And San Diego with possession here. They've led by as many as 14. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. And that's their third game of a long 6-game trip. Brandon Miller is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Cody Martin. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Bridges in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Outside man. Out to Bridges. Miller outside. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. San Diego leading by 8. Hayes with a screen on Bridges. Oh, the teardrop falls in. 15 points in the game.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Martin outside. Pass to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. The rebound, San Diego. Oh, okay then. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He's more than deserving of this accolade given the way he's been playing. He injects so much energy into their offense, whether he's finishing the play himself or lending a helping hand.
Here's Mann. Dennis with a rebound. Dennis has got 4 rebounds now. Doris, Trey Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
The NBA, that's not unusual for a player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations. There's a versatility to how he contributes in the stat sheet, and a lot of times, especially for somebody of Trey Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Bridges. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
third.
Dennis.
2 minutes.
5 points in the game. James outside. LeBron rocks the rim.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Here's Mann. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, knocked backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. And the basket by Bridges.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
And Milton, here we go. And a nice finish on the layup. Milton's got his second bucket on the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Miller outside. Outside man. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. The putback. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And James. Gets it to go.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
Back to man. Bridges against James. Tipped, and they'll keep possession. Outside man. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Over Milton. Man misses. Now here is James. Pass to Hayes. The 3-ball. Knocks down the triple. Give him 20.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. San Diego on top. They lead by 18. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in. A new lineup here for Charlotte. San Diego leading by 19. Taking a look at San Diego. They've got James. He's out there with Hayes. And it's Dennis in at the point. He takes it in. James outside. Sinks the tray. James has got 9 points now in the second half.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Bridges passes to man. Here's Miller. And too long on the shot. San Diego has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For Charlotte, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Martin outside. Down low, looking to end the run. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost...
So it's San Diego picking up the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant